Ready? Yeah. Are you already set timer and shit?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. I can't say the joke again, so. Hey. Hi, welcome to Chilling with Syafi podcast. Our guest today, movie stars Wazif Zamri and theater star Mimi Ahmad. Very cool, very nice. Good friends on Twitter, friends in real life. So yeah, introduce yourself. Start with Mimi.
Hi, I'm Mimi. I'm from UBD. I'm on my 3rd year and I'm an actress.
Yes.
Hello guys, my name is Wazif Zamri. I've just finished my 1st year in UBD, so I'm going into my 2nd year.
And you were in the best short film ever.
I was in the best short film ever.
Yeah.
So far.
So far.
So far. I do acting also, mostly theater. So this is my first screen acting with Syafi. So,
Oh shit, yeah. Okay, one thing that people want to talk about is SIMPATI. You were involved. What do you think, SIMPATI, Mimi?
What? I wasn't involved. Okay.
You were.
So, as a person who's outside of the
Yeah.
production.
Yeah. I don't know anything like background and everything. So for me, when I saw the teaser trailer, it was really good because I was really interested in the script and the cinematics of it. Yeah. And then when I saw it, I knew you worked on the script very well. Because for me, when I saw the character and everything, it's very well developed.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I know you focus on the script writing more than like the camera angles or like the music. Because for
Yeah.
me, the script is the foundation.
Yeah.
And if the script is good, I don't need any camera angles or anything.
Yeah.
The cameras and the music is to like enhance your script.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it was really good.
Damn.
Each character, and I was really emotionally invested
Uh.
in the short film.
Okay.
I cried.
Yeah,
I
did you?
cried.
Shit.
I did.
No, your makeup. We have a podcast coming. Ano mo tahan?
Like there's like a few girls that sent me a video of them crying watching.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Yo, especially on you guys' new part. On you, when he came back to like, that's what my mom said.
Oh, wait.
That's what-
Before she says anything, watch SIMPATI if you haven't watched
Spoiler
it.
alert.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Watch it.
Okay,
Watch
what?
it.
You
I
saying?
cried. Like the first thing that made me sad was when he said he stood up for himself and he was like, "Oh, that's what our mom said."
Lain talaruan ya.
Tani manusia ni
Hah?
Tani manusia ni macam-macam boleh mengubah moral taniwa. Hindi kira indong kah, hindi kira kawan kah.
Nggak kira jua kaya atau miskin. Tapinya,
Bukan dari bangsa.
Stay
Atau mama cakap tu bang.
Oh.
Yeah, that one was like, oh wait, oh wow, he said back what the first part of the movie
Yeah.
said, and then the part that made me really cry was when you said, "You remember what mom said?" Yeah.
Kau ingat ke? Apa last mama cakap pada aku? Abang pun ingat. Yeah. And then the things that I didn't even include in the script. Macam when we did the scene itu, it was just natural lah.
Yeah.
Macam I said macam like, do you remember what he said? I said the first thing I said was like rapat kau sama mama.
Yeah.
And after that I went like, do you remember the last thing mom said to me? And I looked at you as if I was hoping you remembered because you were so close to mom. But then you don't, and I was like, fuck. And then the fact that the only memory he had was the last thing he said was, kau yang patut ajar bukannya aku.
Yeah.
It's
See,
kinda-
that's what I said.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
fuck. That's the only thing that he remembers.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. Remember like when we should shot that scene? After that, like, cause I'm usually like when I do a
This is
scene.
literally what I told you. I
Yeah,
told
you
you this.
told me.
Yeah,
I told you this.
like literally when I was being an asshole to Yawin, basically.
Bawa tahan je. Kalau batas ni Melayu pun boleh buat Oh, tu Hello ya.
Shout out to Yawin. A lot of guys texted me for her like
Yeah, ka.
Instagram.
A
I
lot
was
of
like,
guys asked me also.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to expose her. I'll be like, her name is Yawin. That's all I'm gonna
That's
give.
it.
But yeah, kaya like after I did the scene with Yawin, I just stared out. I just went like, I'm sorry. Like, you know, I went asshole and then I came back to Syafi.
yeah.
So after that scene, we were both actually sad. We were like, okay, yeah,
It
we're
was
done
really
for today.
heavy.
Yeah.
We didn't talk much after that.
Yeah, we were
we
just
didn't
like,
talk much.
yeah, we're just,
We didn't
yeah,
talk
we're
much.
done. Like,
Bashaf, I have to go home.
yeah, that's it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and we're like, that was nice.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's crazy. Cause I don't really see myself as an actor. Tapi, do you guys usually feel that way after filming in theater? Like, yeah, so it's a common emotion.
We do.
to
Like
actually get
it's hard
attached.
to it's hard for you to detach from that character because you
Yeah.
feel everything they're feeling because you
Yeah.
know you relate to them.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
And then people ask you because I think you guys are way better actors than I am. So macam masakan marah hatu, I was like, okay, I just need, because I had the frustration of the whole like the pressure. Everybody just wants this to be good kind of shit, hoping it to be good at least. So I was like, I just feel every frustration into you.
Yeah.
I was like, dope. Yeah, I was like, fuck you, bitch. Like,
What did I do? I'm helping you out, Syafi. What are you doing? Nah, tissue trouble. What the hell?
shit. I don't know. Tapi, how did it feel filming with the whole
Filming was great. Okay. I've said this to Syafi before, so you try and act surprised, you try and act natural.
Ooh, wow, yeah. Yo.
But I've talked about this actually.
Because I
Off camera.
I have done acting before, so I do know the gist of it lah.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's not screen acting, but there's some elements that's similar, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I remember first meeting Syafi, and I was like, and my first impression of Syafi was obviously Pockland Hunter, Halal Gap.
The stupid shit. Yeah.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
like things to entertain saja.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's not really
There's
a
no
message.
bigger message.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not really a message. It's
Yeah.
just to entertain, and that's not wrong.
Yeah.
It's just we're
It's
doing
just
something so
entertainment.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I was like, I didn't really know what to expect of Syafi, cause in my head it was that. But then when we got to work, like straight away, like respect,
Oh, shit.
literally just respect from the first time we shot our film. It was just like and I tweeted this actually, and I'm gonna say it again. I've worked with a lot of creatives in the industry. I have experience. Though I'm still new, but I have worked with a lot of people.
Tapi to be honest, you've been main roles in quite a lot of plays.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so. I think I've just been lucky to have had.
Wah,
that.
lucky, humble lah.
No, I think I've been lucky to have
Self-earned.
that.
Opportunity.
Yeah. Apa lagi?
Yeah.
Apa? No.
Comment down below, yeah, how talented I am. Yeah.
But anyways, as I was saying, Syafi's only 19. Syafi's 19. Syafi's in my age.
We're all
group.
19.
You are?
aren't we?
No.
No, we're not. You're the youngest here.
No fucking
Yeah.
way.
I'm on my third
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's a
You?
1 year gap
You?
each.
Yeah.
It's a
Somewhat,
1
you
year
guys
gap
are my
each.
age.
No. She's a year older.
Yeah.
How old are you? Wait.
I'm a year older than you. You're 2 years
Are you
younger than
20
me.
this year?
Turning, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
So 20, 21,
Exactly.
22.
No fucking
Yeah.
way. Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Ingat cakap, I'm trying to be emotional. Sabar. Like as I was saying, like
Even though this is what you see of Syafi and like his tweets
Yeah.
and obviously his social branding lah,
Yeah,
I'll say that,
social
his
branding.
social branding, but what you guys don't see behind cameras, like that's not put into the YouTube videos, not
That's
put into the tweets apa.
Yeah.
Syafi's genuinely passionate
Yeah.
Yeah,
about his craft,
Yeah.
like genuinely passionate, and I don't just give that away.
Yeah.
Because I have met people who are there, but not because they love what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah,
It's like sometimes they do it because they wanna have the attention card. They want people to know them.
Yeah, recognition
stuff like that lah.
You know, when the first when you said it in front of my friends, because I remember last time because we made a podcast before this,
Yeah.
but then we didn't air that. You said like I was one of the worst. I'm one of the most hardworking.
Yeah.
And I was like, I respect that. And in front of my friends, you changed it to passionate or
I
something.
changed it.
And I almost cried. I was like,
Really?
yeah, because it's something which you know, like it's not like I'm looking for appreciation.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tapi it's
yeah.
just that I don't really get that. Yeah,
Yeah.
tapi but go on. You go on.
Yeah.
Go on, commenting me.
anyways, more. But yeah.
Yeah, I actually in front of Syafi's friends, we had a test audience lah.
Test
We had a
audience, yes,
test
yes.
audience where we watched the whole thing in front of Syafi's close friends.
Yeah.
And I beforehand I always told people that Syafi is really hardworking.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing that's very hard to value when you hold comedic
Yeah.
content.
And plus
Yeah.
YouTube as well.
Yeah.
It's very hard to value. It's very easy to undervalue things like that.
Yeah.
Very easy to underestimate. So I always said that you're one of the most hardworking people.
Damn,
but then
thanks,
but then I remember watching during the test audience in some of your close friends, and like I was sat next to you, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
a distance away, but I was sat next to you. Everyone's watching. Like everyone's literally like attention.
Oh, shit.
Shafi is shaking. He's like, "Cuman ni." Like
Yeah.
this gitu. He's the
Shit, I
only
didn't
one
know
like, who was really nampak ah.
Yeah.
But then like you can see that shows just how passionate he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It matters
Damn.
a lot.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know you
Yeah.
would see that. Yeah. Galap je tu. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But
tapi
feedback has been amazing though.
oh yeah.
The feedback has been
Benar.
amazing.
Except for the audio. Audio, like people said the audio is the main
Yeah.
problem. Tapi dude, it was so hard
Yeah.
to record audio.
$0. Man.
Yeah, $0.
$0.
Macam, I think if we just had one person just hold like a
Doing
stick,
that, yeah.
stick and then
Yeah.
microphone the whole time.
Yeah.
Tapi we feel bad. You get me? Awalnya it was Joshua. Joshua did it.
Yeah.
Tapi we feel bad for some macam it's kind of heavy job. So after that we just record.
That's okay.
audio
It's
after.
something to improve on for
Yeah,
your next
exactly.
project. Yeah.
And you know one thing, to be very on, how much would you rate the film? 8 kan for you?
I gave an 8.
You?
8.
Yeah, ta.
Eight.
For me it's like for me 7.5 to 8.5. That's the range.
Yeah.
Like the people that said like it's amazing for like 10 over 10, I think they're kind of blinded by the hype, one thing. So you know the trailer's amazing, not gonna lie. Sekalinya, I think another thing juga, it's macam people like the underdog story at the, you get me? They're
Yeah.
just like, this is his first film, 19, you know, compared to Filterworks apa, because not to be mean to Filterworks, their stuff is kind of shallow. Tapi this time we're actually trying to do something and shit. So yeah.
There's a message.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think we can compare because the effort is different. The
Production cost.
exactly. That's why. And then the things they're making kind of commercials. There's limits. You get me?
Yeah.
They can't talk about racism and shit.
Yeah.
Tapi have you done any other screen acting?
I did do one, but it hasn't been published. And I don't think it's going to be published, so I'm not going to say anything.
What's the difference between that and mine? The film that we did. Like, do you think?
That my character was very one-dimensional,
I see.
so it wasn't anything.
Oh shit.
It was just me getting in front of camera,
Mhm.
acting, but I didn't feel much.
I see.
I didn't feel much.
Yeah, damn. You know, one thing is pasal like, one problem I had was Yawen punya character.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to make her interesting
Oh.
because this was before I wrote the script. I made the characters dulu. I made you.
Yeah.
Your character is inspired by one of my best friends because him and his brother treats him like shit, like brovis, like straight up macam amaha.
Oh.
Brovis. Like I remember hanging out with my friend in his room. He's kind of like funny and stuff apa. Tapi his brother was just like, give me a name, Harrison.
Harrison, that's it.
Harrison, oh yeah.
Harrison's name.
Yeah.
Sorry, Harrison. Sorry, Harrison.
It's like, oh Harrison, ambilkan aku minuman. And he's like, oh okay. He gets up, terus ambilkan minuman. Just like stops talking to me. Yeah, and I was like, that's crazy, the dynamic at the.
Yeah.
So that's why the character was inspired. And then my character, the how I disrespect you inspired by that. And the other thing is I know this one guy who's homophobic. So he's like towards gays, he's like super like
Yeah.
iblis to iblis.
Oh.
Yeah. Tapi
In
aku-
front of them?
Yes.
Shoot.
Macam he is close-minded tapi he is a good person wah. You
Yeah.
get me? Macam they're not bad people. They just don't understand the
Yeah.
dynamics. Ya tak macam and then you gully robbers gay people and shit. Ya tak, so I just put that in terms of racist. Tapi what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Yawen punya character. Like I didn't know how to make her interesting.
I
Pasal
get you.
she's not a main character. She's just kind of a plot device to make you have a reason to
To have
go
that
against
turn,
Abang.
to have
Yeah,
that
turn,
yeah, ta. And then I was like, okay, how do I make people feel bad for Yawen? And I was like, oh shit, I'll be an asshole to Yawen.
Yeah.
I just pushed it. You get me? To the point people are like, yo man, yeah, no, stop.
What did you want? What was that? Oh. Oh, curi tanah kami ni cuma tanya sedikit
Yeah, so that's how people like Yawen. But yeah, I don't think the story is that amazing, to be honest. I think it's good. But yeah, I think people are just blinded by the. What do you guys think though? Do you guys think the response it's getting is justified?
For
Or maybe
me-
I'm being too critical of myself, Joa.
For me, definitely I'm gonna give you credit because obviously
Yeah.
credit where credit is due.
Yes.
Like
yes.
like with all the circumstances we have, like it's literally amateurs
Oh
coming
yeah,
together. It's
we didn't
mostly
mention this. This
amateurs.
is
Yeah,
a school
our
project.
kids- Yeah,
Yeah, which our group was randomly
just put in there.
just
Put in
put,
there.
and then we just had to. There was like 40 people, 35 something. And we had to make a group of 14 people. 28. There was 28 people, and we had to make a group of 14 people each. And I was like, I know, was this an actor? I know he wants to act, and I was like, Zef, come on, man, come on.
Oh yeah, because I wasn't in his group.
Yeah, you weren't
That's
in
why,
my group
I wasn't
first.
in his group.
Okay.
I wasn't
Tapi
in his
but
group.
like you kind of like took your time to go in.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was like, come on, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was Joe Mahal. I was Joe
Oh,
Mahal.
Joe Mahal.
I was Joe Mahal. I was like,
no, you
Do
were
I
trying
wanna
to see your
act?
options. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
trying to choose your options.
Chana,
Say more.
Say more.
Chana.
And then the thing is, before that, we were in a different group. Tapi we presented on the same
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why we became friends. Shit. That's why it's very coincidental, you know, because we. To choose the dates, you can't even talk to the other group.
Yeah.
It's just random, and then I was
Yeah.
like, "What's them?"
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why. That's why we
Speaking
got.
of presentation, this
Oh
is,
my
this
God.
is an MMA presentation.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna get into the content. I
Yeah.
won't say it again. But let's address the language that we used in SIMPATI. Because there's feedback that's like ada some parts are awkward. It's like kadang-kadang it's Melayu baku, sometimes it's Melayu like Brunei.
Yeah, one Melayu baku is because me and my family. It's my little brother cakap
Yeah.
sejuk.
Yeah.
Kan? Because my family is Malaysian. My dad's Malaysian, so that's why we speak Malaysia. Ya tak? So my little brother, they find it so hard to speak
To speak
Malay.
Malay,
Tapi that's why my little brother, the main Atfi, basically I told him to practice
Yeah.
rubbish. I'm like, jump.
Yeah.
Abang.
Props to Afi, man.
Yeah.
Props to Afi.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think
Like
it is some like good criticism, I guess.
it's good criticism,
true.
of course.
Yeah.
Good-
That was
good
like
criticism.
that was like the first thing I noticed when I watched the short film. The first scene was Sarah and your brother, is it? That was the first thing I noticed, their language and how sometimes it changes to Brunei and sometimes changes to Malaysian. And after that bothered me a bit along the way, it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
'Cause,
And then along the way it got
different
better, Joe, pasal it's us talking.
Yeah.
And then one thing is because I wrote the script and my Malay is quite shit.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
Like Syafi's scriptwriter, but his first language isn't Malay.
Yeah, kind of.
It's not Malay.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
Malay.
We're speaking English now. Yeah.
Terus.
This is why.
Jadinya apa yang telah berlaku dalam
Oh,
short
no.
You're tak chilling with Syafi, bukannya rehat sama Syafi. Yeah. Apa sekali?
Yeah. But yeah, like, I think it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
I even saw a comment that said like,
Tapi most
Brunei Malay was too harsh. Is
yeah,
it? Too kasar?
yeah. Tapi most of them said macam like they like how we masukkan English and
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
what do you think was a problem in the film other than audio? I think audio is quite obvious.
Okay, I rated it an 8.
Yeah.
Because like I said, under the circumstances, it's still a great project.
Yeah.
It's with a great message. But of course, I'm not gonna give you a 9 or a 10
Yeah.
because I want you to grow.
Yeah.
You know, I genuinely want Syafi to grow. I want you to
Hopefully.
grow. So like, I want to give you that space. And I've told you this after
Oh,
before I left, right?
yeah,
I
yeah.
gave you feedback. I didn't give him feedback like in front of people because I didn't want it to.
Because
be
this
like
was
that.
just like we can't really do much about
Yeah,
it.
it's done.
That's
It's done,
yeah.
right?
Tapi just say it. Yeah.
But oh, you want me to say it?
Yeah,
Okay,
just
so
say it.
basically, apart from the audio lah, basically there were some shots
Only
that
some. There's quite
they
a
were
lot.
like
quite okay.
Yeah.
You want me to go for it? I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. Okay, so there were a lot of shots like I'm so stuck with.
Several.
There were several shots where like there needed more filling shots.
Yeah.
Macam for example, there's one shot where I'm on the stairs. It's
Yeah.
after masjid. I'm facing this way.
Yeah.
But then the next shot is me
Straight.
doing that.
Yeah,
straight,
yeah.
Yo, Zef.
So it's just that tiny
Yeah.
filling shot just to make everything make sense.
Yeah, ta.
But there's a reason why. It's because we only have one.
One camera.
We have one camera.
One camera.
Oh,
We only have one
that's
camera.
hard.
Yeah.
I don't know, we had one camera, we had two lens.
Yeah.
If we wanted a wide shot,
tukar up and everything.
tukar,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like we had one camera, and then like you guys said, like the angles apart, the shots were great, right?
But we
We
did
reshot
that
it,
in
like-
one.
yeah.
So basically, for let's say other 3 characters in one scene, we did 3 different shots.
Four,
On it,
because
what?
there's one shot yang
Oh, for
everybody.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
And
did
then
four
there might be
different-
more than 4 because
Yeah.
one to a different angle.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's crazy. So
Yeah.
it's crazy.
How about you? Do you think there's any other? You watched it once, right?
I watched
Yeah.
it once. I
Okay.
feel like along the way I tried to like pick up a
Yeah,
few
yeah.
things. So the first one was the language. Yang
Mhm.
awal-awal. Other than that, I didn't really like atu. And then the continuity, because the first time I noticed it, masa you rip the paper and throw it on your right, I think, and it was like
It's
on the
dull.
stall siring
It's dull.
arah.
Yeah.
The wind, what? The wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this.
Brunei is very windy, you know.
Yeah. But like the thing I like is that how you recorded it. You know how people record tripod?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's very still, right? Was
Yeah,
it
yeah,
Harrison yang
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
time?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good because
Yeah.
ada yang shaky. It makes it look real.
Yeah.
And
Raw, yeah.
raw, it's very raw.
Yeah.
And then akhir like he said it was shaky
Yeah.
for a point. There was a purpose of it.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was like, I noticed that. And I was like, oh, that's a great portrayal of the
Yeah.
characters' emotions and everything.
Pasal macam apa ni? Imagine if you receive a letter and it's
Yeah.
computer written. Difference between that and people actually writing
Yeah.
it down.
Mm.
So if you just put it on the tripod, it seems like the
It's-
cameraman macam like nunggu
Yeah.
saja.
Nunggu, like-
Tapi if you feel like a cameraman's like actually holding it,
Yeah.
and shout out to Harrison, man.
Shout out to Harrison. Shout out to Harrison.
Yeah, I gave you a shout out today, Harrison. Pay me, yeah. No,
Harrison, can I have Milo? Can you make me Milo? Nada.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking about shakiness, like of course some scenes
Or
do
too
need to be more
shaky.
stable.
Yeah.
And some scenes do
for you to
really
just
shake.
pay attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's reasons for that.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
reasons for that.
Macam ada that one scene when you were talking to Yawen, the sad scene, it was
Yeah.
super shaky.
Yeah.
Also, there were so many mosquitoes.
Dan lepas satu babah depan aku suruh balik.
I was like, I was directing it. I was like, yeah, do that. Harrison's like, yo, sharp, like, we gotta get this done. Because he was getting.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh my.
I remember.
And for some reason, the mosquitoes weren't going anywhere else except for
Except
Harrison.
yeah, saja.
And
Yeah,
me.
there's something wrong with your blood, man. There's something wrong.
Harrison and me lah. Tapi I could move. You get me? I was like,
He
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah,
He's
he-
like,
Yeah.
dia tak asal kalau dia tu cuma tu lah kamera. Chinese but very sweet, very sweet, yeah, very healthy. No, yeah, tapi in terms, and then a lot of people said, oh yeah, talking about it being a school project, yeah, that's the thing, macam we didn't have real actors. I think the only in my opinion at least, the people who could act was you. I'm not saying I'm a good actor, tapi I can act at least. I was comfortable in front of camera. You, me, Yawen, and Sufi. That's it.
Yeah, but even that, Yawen and Sufi still needed time.
Yeah, they needed
to
a
be
bit.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Sufi. One thing about him, I was editing the script upon. I always see him like online
Yeah.
reading the script upon, and turns out he just spends night reading
Yeah.
Aw.
just to get his lines right.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, it's
Props,
crazy.
props.
Yeah,
Kudos.
respect. Sarah got a lot kind of criticism for being too
For
young.
being too young.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
What? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
basically I asked Wazir like to get an actress, and I wanted Mimi to do it because you know like apa ni, I guess because I know how you look like Sudahan, so it was
Yeah.
easy for me to write, and I wanted the mom to kind of have a young mom that looks kind of assisted, tapi believable as a mom, and you're quite tall as well. You are, yeah. So. Pasal one thing was weird. Pasal when it was me and Sarah doing the scene, it was kind of
Nampak.
weird.
Yeah.
That's why I had to be so far from the. Yeah, that's why. Tapi hey, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
No. I was the one who recommended Sarah to you.
Yeah.
Sarah is still
Sarah did
new
well,
to
in my
acting
opinion.
also.
Yeah.
Sarah is still new to acting
Yeah.
also, but there's a reason why I gave her to you.
Yeah.
Can I just
Yeah.
give you anyone can?
Tapi Sarah did amazing.
Yeah,
In my
props to her.
opinion. Yeah.
She did everything in one day. All her scenes
Yeah.
in one day,
Yeah.
and like script pun. How,
No, and then
how we did.
the scene between me and her, I edited the night before, so she didn't even get to read it.
Yeah.
So she just
Okay.
like respect, man. Yeah, like I don't know, people I guess in terms of the technical stuff, macam budget apa tu, you get me to casting, those criticism I'm like I don't really take it in pasal nothing we could do.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
And then tapi the ones that I take in is the storyline, macam the language thing. I was like, oh fuck, true. So I should have trained my little brother to speak a bit more.
Yeah.
How was it? Oh yeah, Yawen. You remember that she was actually scared when we were filming?
Which one?
Yeah, when I was being an asshole to her.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Because there's one scene when I hit the drink.
Yeah, I
She
remember
like
that
flinched.
one. Yeah.
Next time, I call police. Nasib ko ba yun? Diba?
And I
It
was
was
like-
genuine. It was
yeah, I
real,
was like,
it
yo,
real, yeah.
what do you think of me being an asshole? Do you want to punch me in the face?
I do, especially when I saw the trailer and I saw you like hitting him. I was like, Syafi!
We were watching it tadi
And that scene happened, right? And she was like,
Karang ya.
Yeah, but Aras, Yawan pun macam, I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
he did it to a girl too.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's like. The thing is,
Yeah.
whenever I watch that scene, I'm just like, that's kind of too far, isn't it?
Yeah, because you stayed in the scene so long.
Yeah, yeah.
That was scary.
Yeah,
you know?
and it kept going up, like I
Yeah.
kept going to the next level.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
For me, for some reason, the worst thing was like, as if como rasa de. For me, that was worse because it's like making you
Yeah.
as if you agree with
As
me.
in you're in the
Yeah.
team, you know.
Fuck, dude, that's such an asshole thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
what the fuck, Shoki?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
But hey, you said sorry. A lot of people said the Rumahku scene. People loved it. What do you guys think
Which
of that?
one? Oh, the friends one?
The montage.
I like that
feel
one.
like it was
I like that
lazy
one.
writing for me
Really?
because one thing I didn't know, because Yawen's character was one-dimensional, so I didn't know how to develop her character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true lang. True.
There was supposed to be a thing between her and her mom having like is sick and shit. But I cut all those things
Yeah.
out because I was like, okay, let's just make a montage. We haven't used the song yet,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Haven't we?
Yeah, I really wanted to use the song in it. You get me?
Yeah.
Since we used the song instead of Sarah singing and you singing.
But I think the montage was fine though.
Yeah.
Because most of the film was dialogue heavy anyways.
Yeah, that was
so
very.
it's okay to have
It's a good
space to
breather.
breathe to like
Yeah,
And
yeah.
plus there's a reason for that. It's me developing
Yeah.
a relationship and trusting Chinese
Yeah.
people more apa. So it's good.
Aku suka yang aku kembali and you're looking at her. I was like, yo, yeah, this edit man, money shot. Oh yeah, let's talk about other things. You guys have experienced theater acting. How
Wanna go ahead?
how different is it? Do you think at least, macam, you know,
All the technical stuff. lah.
yeah. Macam, is it
Uh,
harder? Do you think so?
I think it's harder.
Because you've done screen.
She's done screen. She's done
Yeah.
more screen.
Yeah, you've been
No.
in ads, progressive.
Yeah.
You've been in the Rumahku music video.
Yeah.
She's been in.
How
Blue
ironic!
Page.
She
Yeah,
was in
yeah,
that.
I know,
And
I
yeah,
like it, right?
so-
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out to Tropical Hornbills.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Tropical Hornbills.
Brings people together. Yeah.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
They're dating. Yeah. Isn't that obvious? Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been in I started acting because of Seeds. So I was in Seeds 4 until 6 or 3 years, and then I got to UBD, and then I got into PACE, and then I've been there for 3 semesters. 3
PAC
years
is
already.
Performing
Arts
Arts.
Club in UBD.
Yep.
So yeah, I just started theater acting every year, and then suddenly I just got offers for ads BRUNEI, and then I also I got Royal Brunei.
Yes, you got Royal Brunei.
Royal Brunei. I was in the ad this year. Yeah, thank you. And I was in Isayada too. So
I
that's
see it,
what-
dude. I've been wanting the sponsorship. I've been eating there.
I say it. I say it.
Yeah.
I've been
you know what to do?
Oh, I
You know
do
what
it.
to do? Drop a DM.
Yo,
Come on, get to work.
Brunei's next big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to work. Get to work. Get to work. It's real. Come on.
Well,
Yeah.
go on.
So the difference between going to theater to TV acting, you would think it's more easier, but stage, stage performing live.
Yeah.
And then
Sorry. Repeat your last sentence.
sorry.
Which one is easier?
Easier for theater acting. It's on stage. You would think because you're on stage is live, you think that's harder. But when you go into a camera, in front of the camera, it's more restricted.
Oh yeah.
So you feel like when you're on top of the stage, you're like bigger actions. If you cry like this, and then you on top in camera, it's like the secret.
It's like close up like
yeah, it's very
Actually,
minimal.
yeah, yeah.
Kinda, it's super fake.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
it's hard for me to tone down.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to like be shocked like cuma ni or like cuma tu saja.
Wow, pro acting.
Yeah.
Ah,
Aku take note.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the small things, and also you're working with a very different director. Usually, when you're a theater actor, you work with a director that's used to acting. When you're director for like a shoot or like a short film or like a movie,
They usually don't.
they
act.
don't have any
Yeah.
experience on acting.
Yeah.
So they only direct you, but they don't really give, okay, you should feel like this, you should feel like this. That's how in theater I'm directed.
Yeah.
But like in front of the camera, they're like, oh, can you look here? Can you
Yeah.
look there?
Ah.
I don't have any input of what my character is.
Okay.
You know,
I
like
see.
just look.
It's more of how it looks.
It
Oh,
looks.
yeah.
It's very shallow in a way.
I see.
Yeah.
If you work with me, it's different. Yes, I know.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I actually have that struggle.
Pasanya with theater acting, I've only just started. Last September.
You
It hasn't been a full year,
You start in like 2 plays.
I guess.
Very good.
Yes.
It's-
No. But seriously, I'm still in my head. I'm still trying to get the hang of theater acting.
I
So I'm
see,
still
yeah.
trying to be like, okay, big theater, okay.
Like that.
But then getting into your project, Taurus, I did struggle with trying to tone down a bit
Yeah.
because it's very color screen acting is very
Oh,
intricate.
yeah.
It's very subtle
Subtle,
things.
oh,
That's what makes everything
More authentic.
more
real.
authentic.
Yeah.
Especially
Oh, I didn't realize
that's
that.
that's why our ending for Sympathy was amazing
Yeah.
because it literally just ended with
A smile. Yeah.
that's it.
If it was if it was in
That's it.
theater, it would be like,
Yeah.
where's the battle?
What is it?
Yeah.
What is that?
Where is the dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like with screen acting, with TV acting is for maybe because we're performers on stage kalila, ha? Maybe it's that. So like we're used to having live audience, we're used to having the reactions upon everything. And you move that to okay, cut and action and cut, okay.
Different
Action.
angle,
Yeah.
redo
different
your
angle.
lines.
Yeah. It's definitely different. So for us, I do share that struggle also. It's very hard to tone down. It's very hard to like be subtle.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all. I thought so much of like screen acting, you could be like line. So you get me? You don't have to really memorize
Yeah.
things. But before, have you guys ever reached a point where you guys just can't remember lines, like during the act, or you guys are just so good? You guys
Is it
don't.
for theater?
Yeah,
For
for theater.
theater?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not forget completely belong.
I guess like a cue for the next line. But
Yeah.
you're working with like, as I
Other
said,
people.
on stage like
Other
3
people.
people.
Yeah.
If one people miss the cue, the next person macam
Yeah, it
digital
affects
going
everything.
to-
domino
It
effect.
affects
Oh,
everything.
oh,
Yeah.
It affects everything.
So we do train like our
We have to
actors
improvise. Yeah, to improvise.
How long does
oh,
it take for you guys to rehearse to perfect things?
Oof.
to make a production at least 3 months?
Ah.
Yeah, it's a long effect. Like
It's
long-
crazy.
because there's backstage, there's like props and everything, and you
Yeah.
have to build your character as if
Yeah.
you're one with the character.
I see.
Which this is the script, but you have to think about it yourself to make it a character as a human.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Damn. You're in what's the lawyer now? The play.
And BTT, nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
Your role was kind of macam like a minor important role. You get me?
Yeah.
She wasn't like one of the main, tapi
Yeah.
kind of important.
Yeah, I had one scene for myself.
Yeah. So macam how do you do it? So macam like your scenes atau require to be with other people.
Yeah.
Jua. Because the thing is for you, macam if you're a main role with someone, it's easy to just be with that person.
Yeah.
Tapi for you, do you need to rehearse it with other people, or can you do it alone?
With that, like over the years, you actually learn to like, if you're alone and like 2 lawyers, nada lah. So I'm just doing my line as long as the director.
You just imagine.
Yeah, I just imagine. Director read out the line,
Yeah.
so I can just say my line after that.
Ah.
So even though they're not in character, I'm okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Damn. How about you? How do you rehearse?
For me, I definitely try and do a lot of homework. And for characters on theater, whatever the character I'm given or I'm casted for, I try and find a reference on the internet.
Reference.
A reference character. Macam, okay. So I did a lawyer kan for Nothing But the Truth. That was PAC's production last year. So I was a lawyer, So of course I don't know how to be a lawyer. It's not like I'm just gonna search YouTube like
He actually gets a lawyer
in
degree.
court. Yeah, lawyer in court. How to hold hands or something.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So like actually
He gets a lawyer degree for the role of now I'm ready to act.
I'm a lawyer now. But yeah, no. Like, and plus I was still new, so I had no.
Yo,
I
we
had no
filmed
idea.
already. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Apa kaya?
I was advised by my directors to go to watch an existing production, which is Hamilton, and then find a character that I can
Suits
kind
you.
of find inspiration from.
I see.
So how does that character walk? How does that character do something
Yeah.
when their default stance?
Yeah.
Kalau nada lines tunggu. I can't just stand there cuma tu, right? I have to
Yeah.
do something. So like try and find a character to try and
Was it
Get
written by Insan as well? Nothing
Which
but
one?
the truth.
nothing but the
No.
truth. No, it wasn't.
Ah.
It was written by Meicho.
Ah.
Sure.
Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing
Yeah,
writer.
yeah, yeah.
Amazing
I
writer.
see. Yeah, go on. You're saying.
But yeah, that's one of my methods. But different performance, different methods. I think. Right? Yeah.
I see. Who was your inspiration for When Does Love End? Wasif was playing basically a social media influencer. Yeah.
That's it. That's my inspiration. That's my inspiration. Asshole.
Yeah. Racist, yeah.
Racist.
Closer racist, closer racist.
No. For that role for When Does Love End, I played Azam, who is basically social media person lah.
Yeah.
That was.
There was kind of some of you in it in terms of.
Yeah,
being viral
definitely.
is
That's why.
rapping.
Like it was. Azam was more easier for me to connect straight away
Yeah.
because it's more.
You're already kind
It's
of.
more like I can kind of put things of Wazif into Azam.
Yeah.
Whereas kalau my lawyer, his name's James Ilyas, I can't put in Wazif because Wazif won't survive in a court.
Wazif will get thrown out of the court straight away. Yeah. So like, yeah, kalau for Azam it was.
We'll be sing. Yeah. It's us. Oh shit. Yeah. Sorry. It's us.
Yeah. But yeah, different people, different methods. I definitely like method acting.
I see.
I definitely like.
Do you do method acting as well?
I do mostly. Yeah.
What?
That's
What's
easy.
method acting? In a way,
It's
you
like-
kind of become
It's
the.
like kind of
Yeah.
you try to do things in real life, I
I
guess,
see.
to go into that
Yeah.
character.
I remember the first time I saw you. You were being the lawyer, kan? You were wearing like a suit and stuff. You came into the scene. I was like, "Eh, dapat jabatan lawyer
Yeah.
ni." And then he started talking. I was like, "Oh, yo, bangun terus yeah." I was like, "Oh, alarm, yeah."
Speaking of that, okay, I want to talk about this. I've never talked to you. Okay.
What is it about?
Biar ako. Okay. So for NBTT, okay.
Prior to NBTT,
What's NBTT?
nothing
Nothing
but
but
the
the
truth.
truth.
That's the name of the play. So prior to NBTT, I've never met you.
Mm-hmm.
We never met.
Did you
I
know
didn't
me,
know
sir?
you. I didn't know of you. But
I don't. Yeah.
I watch your videos.
Yeah.
But I never knew you. I know you met the others, right?
Yeah.
Her, you met Cizai.
Yeah.
okay,
We
the
knew
other
on
lawyer.
Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah. So I never knew Syafi. So I don't know who he was.
Kami Twitter famous ke lah? Yeah.
Thanks, Safa.
Oh
But
my
yeah.
god.
No. But so I did my scene
Yeah.
and my character is very serious. Of course, like a lawyer kan, very serious. So like,
Kajak.
Yeah,
So like, obviously very serious. I can't
don't
crack a
remember what
smile,
happened.
I can't do anything. So like my line was like something like objection, which is basically trying to go against the argument, and it's very tense. It's a very tense part of the
What
play.
did I do? I forgot.
It's a very tense part of the scene. So like everyone in the audience should be quiet.
Oh my.
Because in my head, if no one's quiet, or at least like a ooh, siapa tu?
Yeah.
Then I know what I'm doing. I know that I'm doing enough.
Yeah.
If someone laughs,
Oh, I love that.
if someone laughs, I'm gonna think I didn't push that enough.
Yeah.
I said my line was objection. This lawyer is not the defendant. Is da. And I see Syafi. And then you know what I did? I stared at him.
I don't realize.
I know you didn't realize because you kept laughing. But I stared at Syafi and I'm like, oh, this guy is ruining my mojo. He's like ruining my mojo, man.
It
But
loses
yeah.
motivation, yo, if someone
Yeah.
not laugh when
Yeah.
you're not supposed
Sorry,
to.
sorry,
You're like,
sorry.
Really affects you. Yeah.
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 I remember masa the When Does Love End,
Yeah.
I said something macam, "Oh, padas tu ya."
yeah.
And you were like, "Padas eh." I was like, "Shit, that was
I
yeah."
broke the fourth wall for
Yeah, that was pretty
Wow.
good. Yeah. Oh shit.
I think I know for which part.
Yeah. One thing for me is like because when I watch the cinema, I just talk a lot. like
In the cinema.
it's not I talk a lot. It's just macam like
You
I
commentate
react.
on it. You
Yeah.
comment on it.
I react. I'm like, oh shit. You know, bukannya macam like,
Yeah.
oh, you know that scene over. I don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Tapi it's
Yeah.
like, oh shit. Damn. You get those things. You tahu when I think theater. That's why I was like, I'll try to not catch up.
No. But then we actually enjoy that.
Yeah.
Theater performers enjoy
People
reaction
react.
from audience.
Yeah.
If
No, tapi
kalau-
I don't want to take spot. Like you know, I don't want to be the reason why people laugh.
Yeah, of course.
You get me?
not.
Yeah. Tapi go on.
But yeah, like we actually thrive off of reactions.
Do you
from
guys
the
get
audience.
nervous because of having the audience in front of you? How about your first time and your first time?
Oh, it was crazy. Oh, yeah, it was
Your
my,
first time,
my
or
first
was
time.
it the same?
No, it was Seeds. It was like
Ah.
4 or 5 years ago.
I see. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn, you're OG actress.
Okay lah. Okay lah.
Okay lah.
Okay lah.
Alhamdulillah.
Hall of Fame.
Humble.
Yeah. Mimi comics. Yeah, Mimi comics.
Yeah. It was really nerve-wracking. Pasal macam it's my first time and like I was the mother or something. I was mother.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sorry, but delete.
Yeah. You
No,
should.
wala. Yeah, it was really nerve-wracking lah for me.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay,
oh,
thanks.
that's fine.
Yeah.
You?
For me, I'm still new, man. I'm still new. I'm still working on my third.
So you
project
still
right now.
feel guilty?
Um,
Feel guilty.
guilt.
I actually nervous. I actually don't. What would you say? Because I
He's
can't.
like, I was like, oh, how are you feeling before the stage, like the performing? Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I actually pump myself up.
Okay.
Pasal
most people, they sit down, they meditate. They
Yeah.
I do that. I was like,
Okay. Let's we're gonna T minus 5 minutes until curtain open.
Yeah.
Okay. Me, I get up. I'm like,
let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
that-
Because
yeah,
I
that's it,
I
yeah.
thrive of that. I thrive of that. It's
Yeah,
different. I
the
guess.
energy at
But
that,
yeah.
Same. Macam when before we do the racist scenes, I make racist
Yeah,
jokes
yeah, yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Kasihan na si Harrison.
Yeah.
Harrison was the only Chinese person there.
Yeah,
Belasin.
Yeah. So
Harrison needs to raise you.
macam I just say macam like, come on, you get me those
Yeah.
things? Yeah. Tapi Harrison knows. I'm joking, right, Harrison?
Yeah.
No, don't sue me in the future.
Oh no.
just wait. No, actually, let's answer at the questions.
Oh,
Dude.
do we get questions?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I posted
Yeah.
twice. Also, the first time after I posted this question itu, I reposted a lot of stories, kan?
Oh,
Because
you
I feel
got-
bad if I don't repost because I retweet people on Twitter. So you know, yeah. Tapi I posted again and then terus banyak. So yeah, a lot of people ask Simpati 2, Simpa 2.
Oh.
You know, Simpati 3 could be Simpa 3. Yeah. I know. Tapi what do you guys think about that? Honestly.
What do you think as an audience, not as someone who's
As an audience, one thing I would like to know is the girl punya backstory. Why is she
Yeah.
like selling? And also one thing I want to know is that you said to the little brother that
England.
your mom went to England,
Yeah.
right? And there was no continuation. I was like, kasihan je, pikir mamanya selama ni in
Yeah.
England, but she actually passed away.
Oh, the fact, nice
Yeah, that one,
yeah.
I was like, oh, I wish I knew.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
But at the same time, I feel like it's a good ending already. Like
Yeah.
I don't wanna. Sometimes like
Same.
sequels apa makes it
makes it
worse.
Yeah.
So I would rather end it and like look forward to a new
Yeah.
project.
Yeah.
You?
That's the same. It's the
Yeah.
same with me.
For me, macam in
Same.
terms of a writer, macam like I was like, when people ask, of course I'm never gonna do one.
Yeah.
Unless if there's a company that wants to make a full-fledged film. Sekalinya
Name them.
Yeah.
The bomb.
origin films. Brunei companies, I don't think they can because there's other racist undertones.
Yeah.
Tapi it's just macam. The thing is, I wouldn't have a continuation. I would remake the film with extra scenes.
Oh.
So there's a lot of things I cut out.
Probably recast.
Yeah, recast some.
Wazif simpan siya.
Yeah,
The first one cancel.
Contract ko. Itu sekali. Tapi I was like, okay, if there's a sequel, what would I do? I think it would have been Yawen punya character because I think
Yeah.
that's the only one lacking. And I don't think the brother should be in it at all. I think he would be like a small role. You get me?
Yeah.
Because he's the one who changed in the
Yeah.
story. How else can he
Yeah.
change?
You
Yeah.
know what would be amazing?
Okay.
Like have the brother come in like for one shot.
Oh yeah.
That would be
That's it.
good, yeah.
Or
But do you want to do that as
Nah.
as a creator?
I
You
don't
don't
think
want to
so.
see.
I want to move on to the next story.
Yeah.
Yeah. My next short film is gonna be. I think it's gonna be amazing.
Oh shoot.
I think this one's gonna be better.
Okay.
In terms of, yeah.
Okay, it should be better.
Very.
It should be better.
Yeah. Can you guys post some bloopers
Yeah.
You want to?
Do we have bloopers?
Karang semua aku punya racist jokes dengar ya.
Awe.
Baba.
Awe.
I wanted to ask Mimi whether she wants to see the deleted scenes and the bloopers. We
Yeah.
have a lot of deleted scenes.
I would want to. It'd be funny.
Really?
You have the masjid scene, one.
Banyak kah?
That's deleted. Yeah.
I forgot.
Deleted scenes yang apa ni?
Oh, yang banyak orang oh.
Your relatives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he had basically
Yeah,
he had a
yeah,
scene
yeah.
where relatives like were being assholes basically.
There's actually multiple scenes that we didn't include in.
Yeah,
right?
there was the scene with mom, with Adik,
Scene with Joyce.
which one?
Joyce.
Oh yeah, you had
Yeah,
the
you
yeah. Basically, there was a scene where Wazif was about to confess to Joyce,
Yeah.
but then he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we got all those.
Just make a separate video of deleted scenes
I don't know.
and bloopers.
Let lah. How did you guys gather all the crews and cast?
School project.
School
I
project.
was in a class.
Everything was coincidental.
Yeah.
Harrison texted me just before the short film, and he was like, "Yo, I wanna work for you and shit." And I was like, "The fuck?"
Really?
Yeah.
Props to you, man. That's good.
Mm.
That's
I didn't even know
great.
There was a short film.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yo.
Out of all times, yeah, it felt like everything fell into place.
I
Yeah.
wish more youth people like reach out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
great.
Oh, now a lot of youth people reach out to me. Tapi one thing Harrison did, which was good, was he sent his work to me,
Yeah.
so I could
Yeah,
just
that
search.
was-
Yeah.
These people, they asked me to search their stuff. I'm like,
No,
Yo,
just provide everything.
especially Harrison texted me when I was kind of free, so it was fine.
Yeah.
Now I'm like super busy, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, tapi I give them the benefit of the doubt. I still search them. I watch. It's not amazing. You get me? But I guess I don't know. That's hard because macam I want Harrison. He fills a void that I don't, which is I don't know equipment, like literally audio and shit. Fuck zero
Yeah.
IQ. So Harrison knows all that shit. So I just handle the creative shit. Maybe all these people they want to work with me and stuff. Like I'm not charity work. I'm not just
Yeah.
gonna give people shout outs.
Yeah, of
You
course,
get me?
of course.
You gotta be
Of course.
talented. So that's why I don't get why they don't show
Yeah.
their stuff. Like
Yeah.
and maybe some people haven't even made a film or haven't even acted
Mm.
want to act in my film. I'm like
Yeah.
the ones that want to act man saja there could be background.
Mm.
But it's just you gotta understand like after Sympathy there's a higher expectation.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get me? So at least show something. No offense to anyone who reached out to me. Good job for reaching out to me. Yeah. Make something.
Do better. Do better.
Yeah. There's this one girl I told her I was like, make a film in 1 week.
Oh.
Really?
And impressed me. Yeah, and she's
Really?
making it now.
Oh,
Tapi I'll probably bring her to my other project. Yeah.
interesting.
How long did it take you guys to film Sympathy?
How long was it? It was months?
1.5 months.
Yeah.
Kaya editing 2 months and writing 2.5
Yeah.
months. Writing took too long. No, part 2. Was that shit supposed to make me have midnight? What?
Huh?
Midnight cries. Yes.
Yes.
People are meant to cry.
Yes.
Yeah, people are meant to cry.
Yes.
Very good. What challenges did y'all face in making the film?
Oh shit.
Mosquito.
What do you think would be, since you've experienced more, like
The
As-
waiting.
the waiting in terms of?
Yeah. In terms of like, the next scene or like, when is the next cue? I think it's just when it's one place lah. For me, it's the waiting part. Is macam,
Oh, when you're not in the scene, is it?
yeah, it makes you
Shit.
macam really demotivated.
Oh. Do you think
Mm.
other people felt that way? Did you feel that way when it wasn't your scene? The
Um,
thing is, when it wasn't your scene, you helped to
I helped. Yeah. I
check the
helped-
acting.
I
You check the
helped,
acting.
Yeah.
Okay, I made it. I hope I made it fun. I
I
kind of
helped
joked
give
around.
directions. I don't know. I can't say about the others.
Yeah.
But kalau problems, kalau for me I would say one problem was definitely the weather.
Oh
Like, as in
right.
catching the sun. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Remember how many scenes we had to rush?
Yeah. Because that time for some reason the clouds was crazy.
Yeah.
So kadang-kadang like it was bright. The next second hitam dia. So, what the fuck malam sudah.
Yeah.
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 There's some scenes that we reshot like different
Oh, yeah.
days. Different days.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. There was one scene, the scene yang you and Joyce, the first time you guys met, was like three
yeah.
times we reshot.
Yeah. Sekejap my rambut cuma ni, sekejap cuma ni. I don't know. But yeah.
Are you gonna make another short film about was this brother backstory? I think it's just already explained kind of. What you guys?
I think leave it.
Yeah, it's like
Leave it.
Move on.
It's fine.
Can you tell us now? I want to know.
There's apa ni? Simpati Universe. Yeah.
Macam punya superhero.
Marvel.
Superhero.
Yeah. Racist man. Yeah.
Simpati 10.
Yeah, Simpati
You come back in macam berjanggut apa.
Yeah.
Weh, yang dari first Simpati tu.
I used to be racist like you. Yeah. Then I learned my lesson. Yeah.
So I would assume he.
It's just
Akhir-akhir tahu
yeah.
lah.
One thing that I didn't really include in the film was the dad. Pasal one thing,
Yeah.
the dad is absent in the life. And then sebenarnya when he was talking to mom, when the mom was like, ajar tak bisa-bisa, he was supposed to say, kalau akan ajar bisa-bisa, let to babaha. Like he doesn't even talk to us. Something like that.
Yeah.
Tapi the things I feel like that adds just like a layer of it adds a layer tapi it's kinda useless, you get me?
Yeah.
Tapi yeah, it's supposed to be I'm more closer to the dad. I try to be close to the dad at
Yeah.
least. Kinda the mom is closer to us. That's it. Tapi yeah, it's just the dad doesn't really care about the children, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, that's one thing that we didn't include in the film. What inspired you to make the film? Oh yeah. Why isn't it about Indians? Because we didn't have Indian people in
Yeah.
our group.
Yeah, no, it is because it was a school project, right?
Yeah, school
So the reason
project.
why we used Chinese was because we had Chinese people in the class.
Mm.
You know, but
Our group was the only one with other
with
races.
Yeah. But with that being said, it doesn't mean just because we're focusing on Chinese people, it doesn't mean the same problems can't be related to Indians also. you know?
Macam some people said macam like, don't you think Indian racism is worse in Brunei? I'm like, yeah, it
Yeah,
is worse.
definitely.
It is.
Yeah,
Tapi
I think so.
doesn't mean if I make a short film about racism against Chinese, it's still fine to be
Yeah.
racist towards
Yeah.
Indians. You get me?
It's not.
So
It's
it's
not.
a bigger message.
Yeah.
Oh, and one thing I like about this film is that, the moral of the story, it's a lot of things. You can, there's this one
There's a
girl,
lot, there's a lot,
one girl that
yeah.
screenshot like a scene. It seems like a real movie. A girl like screenshot like a phrase from this movie. It was just because you don't need it
Oh, I saw that.
doesn't mean I can't help. And it was pretty cool. It's like, you know, people do that for movies and
That's
people
right,
took
yeah.
that. I didn't even see that line as something important. It's like,
Yeah.
shit, that makes sense.
Yeah,
So I just wrote that. Yeah, and people took it macam like, there was this one guy who commented. He was like, I'm so mean to my little brothers, blah blah blah. And the scene with Mama and Abang really hit me
Made
because
them feel, yeah.
he said
Yeah.
it opened his eyes pasal macam
Yeah.
he really does care about his brothers. Tapi it's just like, as a guy, you know, it's hard to emotionally, even when you're talking to your friends and your character, like when you're trying to explain about you meeting
Payah,
Joyce,
yeah, payah, yeah.
suka ni suka, because that does
Yeah,
happen.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
we're so much on like, either you like girls or you're kind of gay. You get me?
Yeah.
Macam that's the reality, don't you
Yeah,
think so?
yeah.
Yeah. Was it really take the tissue box to the face or was it movie magic?
Oh, CGI?
Yeah.
CGI tissue.
Harrison just going on his cuff. Harrison, what are you doing? Kata, I'm CGIing the tissue.
Yeah.
No, it was actual tissue box to
Yeah.
my face.
We did that like 3 times.
Yeah, so I had it 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
3
Yeah.
times.
Once was like close to your eye. I was
Yeah.
like shit. It was supposed to
Yeah.
just hit you in your
Yeah.
chest. Tapi one was like, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Cari kawan ya. Yeah. Tadi kawan ya.
I told him to continue though. I wanted
Yeah.
it. I wanted it that way.
That's crazy,
I
man.
wanted it that way.
Okay. Time for you guys to plug your stuff. I think this time you should plug your
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Like, what was the hardest scene to film, by the way? I just.
Oh damn. Yeah, that's a good question. Why didn't
Why?
anyone?
You know.
To
Um,
film or to
yeah.
act in?
I
Like,
mean,
just
yeah.
generally. Hardest scene.
Yeah, I'll think as well. Yeah, I'll think.
What's up?
For me, being an asshole to Yawen was surprisingly easy.
It was easy. It was easy. Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah, because I thought like literally before that I was so like, you know, one thing I felt bad. Another thing was like, can I actually pull this off? You get me? And one thing people said my acting isn't good because I was smiling. Tapi I think me smiling
No,
adds
No,
a bit
it's
more.
more
it's part of the
menacing.
character.
Yeah, because you're like
Yeah.
you don't know what's coming. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And at first I was like, can I have teh please? And it's like, oh, he actually wants to buy. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. Tapi yeah, for me, I think the hardest one to pull off.
For me, okay, I know. For me, and not just a particular scene, it was definitely the scenes yang di luar. because the
Oh,
amount of
right,
times
yeah.
cars pass by, the amount of times
People
you're-
stop and ask you.
Yeah, we had that. We had that.
Like
Yeah.
people stop. Pasal our stall,
It
we
looks
have
legit.
drinks and then minuman 50
Looks
cents.
legit.
Yeah.
And then like people actually stop
Wanted
by
to
and like,
buy.
oh, babali. Like, no, we're filming.
Oh yeah, actually those are the hardest. To be
For
honest.
me, it was that.
Yeah.
That took a lot of retakes.
Oh yeah,
Shooting again.
true.
Shooting
Wala.
again. For me, it was that. Yang di luar.
Oh yeah, true. Damn. You know and especially the first few times we reshot it, we actually used real drinks. So we ended up having to waste the drinks.
Yeah.
Then after that we used food coloring.
I saw someone said you waste bandung.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey. Food coloring, man, food coloring. Mimi, you wanna promote your stuff first? Yeah.
You first.
I don't have anything. I could
Mimi
promote
Ahmad.
my last short film. but
Yeah.
I shouldn't.
Go ahead.
I don't think
Just
so.
promote anything. You have a short film?
I recorded one like last April.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was. It's
Is it
called
uploaded?
Live. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
On
It's
your
live-
channel?
No, it's not. It's a. They asked me to act in it.
Ah.
So if you guys, Danny Graffiti.
You should put it in your channel actually. Just ask for permission. Tapi yeah, wait for SIMPATI to die. Don't know.
Yeah.
Any hours
Basta
pa
ni,
life is
So yeah, I was in a short film and it's called Life from There. Basically, it's a short film
Uploaded
about.
where?
Sorry.
Uploaded di
On
mana?
YouTube.
Which
tapi
channel?
It's Danny Graphies.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
He's just a videographer. He does
Oh.
the weddings and everything,
I
and
see.
he's doing it for his final year. But it's about domestic abuse, and yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. Like a
Oh
lot
my
of
god, now you
symbolism.
mentioned about other filmmakers. I want to talk about things.
Oh really?
You mind talking about more things, Harrison? How long is it?
I did another hour. 2 hours up podcast ah.
We're still in an hour, just 1 hour.
Okay, I'll add another 10 minutes. Basically, actually, oh no, I don't want to
Can
talk.
just don't. Okay. What I've learned
Is
is,
it tea?
if you wanna spill tea, either you say the who, but you don't say what, or you say the what but you don't say the who.
Okay,
So you say the what, but you don't say the who now.
the thing is, Durang, okay, this could be a very big misunderstanding
Okay.
between me and this big.
Oh shoot!
It's kind of one of.
I know this one.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, I didn't know.
This is macam like a YouTube channel that makes short films as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's basically just two.
Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep
Yeah.
Just keep going.
The thing is,
Just keep going. Yeah.
Oh.
Definitely. You've worked with him.
Okay. Cool. It's fine. It's fine.
We're not
It's
dropping
cool,
any
it's cool.
names. Don't worry. Kalau
actually, I'll just say it. Photoworks. No.
Are you gonna believe it?
No, I'll just say it.
Filterworks, I want to work with you, Nati.
No. Because I'm not gonna talk shit. Okay,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
just
That's fine.
I'm just gonna say.
It's not beef. It's not beef.
I'm just gonna say what happened.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So basically, masa dulu before I started, I just uploaded my Portland Hunter video. I was
Yeah.
barely anything, less than 100 subs. I texted them. I was like, I emailed them. I wanted an internship. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They didn't reply at all. Tapi one of my friends, your sister, got it straight up, and I was like, the thing is, I have a YouTube channel. You get me?
Yeah.
Macam, I had something. Tapi I wasn't that big, so it was whatever. And I started gaining traction. Blah 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 blah. Sekalinya, I attended one of their talks about getting viral or some shit. And it's ironic how they're not viral anymore. You get me? They're kind of irrelevant. Not being mean, like you guys are. Look at your views. You get me? If you wanted to give a talk about viral, you gotta walk your walk. Because their method is kind of still old style. You get me? They're not, whatever. There be still respect to them. Still respect. I'm not trying to start beef or anything. This is just a story. Came to their talk. They were talking to me. There's this one thing that happened. I forgot to tell you. Tapi basically, they had a competition. Okay. No, sabar. It's a short video competition.
Okay.
I did this. I was with my cousin. And I was like, yo, I can just send them blah 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 this video blah blah blah. And then the guy saw me talk and he was like whispering to the organizer or some shit. And then the organizer was like, it cannot be a video that's already been made. You gotta start making.
know you.
Exactly, sabar. And then when receiving the awards, my name was first, despite me. One thing I don't think I applied that early. Anyways, I don't think I applied that late. I was just sitting randomly. So my name came first. So I was like, okay, maybe they do know me. Respect, kan? Which is nice. Q&A session. He talked to everybody except for me. I tried to talk to him and he's like, keeps on moving to other people and shit. I was behind him for like a solid 2 minutes. So I was like,
And you're tall.
yeah, and I'm
You're
tall.
tall.
Like he was like this height, and I was like, yo, yeah, talk to me, man. Like, you know, I actually wanted, because one thing, yes, I was getting more views than them, tapi I still needed something to learn. Even now, I still need to learn, you get me?
Yeah.
Like, I never feel like I'm better than anyone, you get me? I may be more relevant than them, tapi they have a company and I don't.
Yeah.
You get me? That's the difference. Sekalinya,
That's more.
ada photo taking session. The organizer was like, okay, who wants to take a photo with the PhotoWorks guy? Go ahead. Nobody took photos with him. One person was like, Syafi, can we take a picture? Yeah.
Aww.
So during the photo taking session, only one person, yeah, took a photo with me pulang instead of the guy, and the guy was just like, you know that awkward feeling when there's a photo taking session, nobody wants to take a photo with you.
Yeah.
I get it, man. Tapi I was like, oh shit. I just felt bad at that point. I didn't even feel like, hell yeah. I didn't feel that because at that point I didn't know how they felt towards me. Tapi moving on, the competition, there was 3 entries. I got last place. And they put the 3 videos on this website. My video got most likes, most blah blah blah, most interaction. For some reason, I got last place, and I was like, why? And then, to be fair, the other 2 videos, this one was funny, only one joke. Other than that, it was kind of flat. This one was shit. Like, literal shit. It wasn't funny at all. Sorry I forgot the name.
I haven't seen this, so I don't know.
Octo something or some shit. Fuck. Sekalinya, this one was shit. And then, tapi they got second place. First place, I got last place. And I was like, what the frick, kan?
I think you should at least get feedback later, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I reached out to them. I tagged them on my story and I was like, hi, maybe I'm shrouded by my bubble of ego that I can't see how I got last place, you get me? And I said, can I at least know how you guys, what is it called? Give points, or you know, how you guys judge, blah blah blah. They watched all my 8 stories, no reply. And then even the second place guy texted me, he was like, yo, I don't know how they judge it, man. They were like, your video was good, man. And I was like, yeah, it's fine, I guess. It's not like, I didn't need to get first place, tapi it's like, it's just the injustice, I guess, you get me? Because I actually put in a lot of effort into that video. Sekalinya, fast forward to SIMPATI trailer. I sent it to I sent it to Shazwan Sukri, Ibrahim Kamil, blah blah blah, Siti Kamaluddin. All of them replied, except for PhotoWorks. And I was like, what is going on? You get me? I don't know, man. I don't know. If you guys don't have beef with me, I'm sorry for exposing this story. But, I don't know, if you guys have beef, I don't really understand why. Like, I met Lambat Lords a few days ago. They have more reasons to hate me.
Yeah.
They loved me. They were like, yo, man, love the trailer, man. When is it coming out to you? I was like, yeah, like, dude.
Nice people.
They're very nice. Everybody I've met, like, everybody that I've made fun of, texted me, and they're like, yo, man, like, you know. They're just like,
Is that your imitation of Lambat Lords?
yeah, they
Watch
do.
them hate him now.
No.
Because of that.
All of them.
Yeah,
because when I make a video about someone, I never went like, fuck this guy, fuck his family.
Yeah.
You get me? It's always been like, this guy's bragging about money. I don't think he should do that. That's it. Tapi I make jokes, of course lah. I think PhotoWorks. One thing, I've never made fun of them. I'm not even in the same industry in terms of competing with them. So I don't know why. What do you guys think? Do you guys think there's something, or is it just me?
I don't know. I can't say.
You're friends with them? Yeah, no. Are they nice people?
They are. Like, individually, I've met... Hi, apa ni?
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
You're on my side,
I'm
yeah.
not saying anything. I don't know anything.
No, individually, they are.
PAC. UBD PAC.
I don't support any. I'm in the middle. So, like...
You're on my podcast, you gotta be on my side. Yeah,
No, like, honestly speaking, they're actually nice people. Like, I'm friends with them and everything.
I see.
Like, some of them are
Tapi
like...
asal sikit lah. Yeah,
I don't know, but professionally, I don't really...
I see.
Just personally.
I see.
Yeah, so I was actually surprised
I
to
see.
hear that.
No, it's just weird. You get me. Pasal macam a lot of people like. The thing is, macam Shazwan Sukri and stuff. You guys know Shazwan Sukri, yeah?
Yeah.
He's bigger than PhotoWorks and stuff. Siti Kamaluddin is way bigger than them. The fact that Siti Kamaluddin asked me to meet up with and stuff.
Yeah.
Fitox didn't even,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't know.
But that's fine. That's fine though. Like, I don't think you should put relevancy to it. Like it's fine.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
something that happened, but like
Yeah.
you're given opportunities now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it must mean something.
It's just like I feel bad in terms of like that they feel that way in terms of like they don't want to support smaller
Yeah,
creators.
exactly. Like,
Maybe it's that. Maybe it's nothing. It could be nothing at all. They're just like,
they're just,
who's Syafi Halim?
What?
Yeah.
what does this guy keep on DMing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
but like it's really surprising because you would think you're in this same industry, you're in the same creative industry, even though it's like video making or like acting and everything. You would think people would support each other because
Yeah.
it's very small.
Yeah.
And you want to grow together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's surprising to know they're actually like, oh, we want to be on top. I don't really care about
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I want to think about myself, saja.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you encounter those kind of people, I was like, oh, I thought we were in this together.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Out of just very quickly, out of everyone here, I think I'm the one who's still only getting into the industry, but
I'm
already
still getting into. I'm pretty.
Yeah, but you've made strides today.
Oh,
You've
okay.
made strides today.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
like-
Yeah, no.
But like,
I
that's
agree.
fine, that's
Yeah,
fine.
no.
But like I see that already. Like Brunei's scene, I've said it sudah. Brunei's scene is too small
Yes.
for us to go against each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you guys say you guys want to propel this industry, make it
Support local.
give it sustainability, but you're not supporting everyone. So
Yeah.
like, why? It's just
It's like
Exactly.
low-key they're
it's
shitting on
empty.
each other.
Yeah, it's
like,
empty.
oh, dorang
Don't
attack.
say it.
Like,
Yeah.
Don't
it
say
goes
it.
to
You
video
know?
making, it goes to like theater, it goes to
Yeah.
arts.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's really surprising.
That's why I made the podcast so people can,
Get to know you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Get to know me. People can come on, promote their stuff. That's why I have a section where
Yeah.
people promote their stuff because I really want the creative industry to strive. As much as I do make fun of people,
Yeah.
that's comedy.
Yeah.
You go public, you make something you do something stupid,
Yeah.
you're supposed to get judged.
Yeah.
It's just that I do it publicly and I make fun of
Yeah.
people.
It's a character.
As a
It's
character.
Not you.
Yeah. It's me. Yeah.
It's you,
No,
but like.
to be honest, everybody do it on Twitter, you get me? Make fun of
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
and you get me?
Yeah.
It's just that I do it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a good ending to this podcast.
Let me promote my shit.
Oh,
first.
yeah,
very
no.
quickly, because
Okay.
I forgot to do it last
Promo.
time. Okay, so right now I'm working on a project. It's theater. It's theater acting. It's actually a conservation theater, and the project is called Play Naturally. So you guys can just go on Instagram, Play Naturally _. That's the tag name.
Okay.
I should be in the PR team. But yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
right. But no. But basically, what we're doing is we're putting in theater into conservation, which doesn't make any sense. But we're basically using outdoors. We're using Brunei's, I guess, heritage centers kind of thing, like, and just try and put attention to that. So right now we're working on Tasik Merimbun. Do you know where Tasik Merimbun is?
I know it exists.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tasik Merimbun is basically a lake in Tutong. It's very far. It's really deep inside Tutong, and we're basically bringing in acting. We're using theater as a way to bring people to get there, and also
So we're actually going to Tasik Merimbun
you're
to watch
actually
this?
going to Tasik Merimbun. You were acting to Tasik. We're
There's
acting
no
to Tasik Merimbun.
connection there.
Yeah, there's no connection, but like that's the thing. Like we're using theater as a medium
Yeah.
to raise awareness on conservation, to
That's
make
good.
people come. You
That's
know?
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's so far though.
It's
I would come anyways.
No,
yeah.
no,
I would still come.
So that's what I say, right? Okay, so that's the thing. Like Bruneians say that okay, we should go into ecotourism. We should be like, oh, Tumburong is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
And like people should come and like we're just
Tapi
not
Tutong,
doing enough
yeah,
to like
yeah.
budget apa. But like
Just Tasik Merimbun.
what are we doing if we're not gonna at least show support or something?
Yeah,
you know?
true.
There.
Like what are we
Sure.
doing?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing, Harrison?
Yeah,
Ah,
what
you?
are you doing?
Huh?
Not like it's fine. It's fine to disagree. It's fine to not support the idea.
Yeah.
Just don't say shit.
Yeah.
Just don't say shit.
Don't be
Yeah.
pretentious.
Yeah, if you're not gonna do anything about it, just don't say. Therapy session this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, okay, done.
Tapi that. Okay, you were saying.
Sorry?
Were you saying anything or was it you?
No.
No, I wasn't saying anything.
I wasn't saying
I missed it.
anything.
That's
Okay.
your cue. That's your
Okay,
cue.
that's my cue.
That's your cue.
Thank you, Wazif. Okay. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Thank you, Wazif and Mimi, for coming. Very cool. Okay. See, look at that camera. Bye bye. See you guys next time. Very cool. Give a like. Watch Sympathy. Okay. Good job, guys. Damn. Stop recording.
Harrison, stop it, Harrison. Harrison, don't do it. Put that.